This is the Sublimation Ready Rough Glitter tumbler that we are going to be creating and pressing today. This is a 20-ounce straight skinny tumbler. The first thing you want to do is measure your tumbler to make sure that you are going to be able to create a design that is going to fit. So I'm using the PYD Life. It is a circumference tape measure, and it works really well. So you can see here that it comes in at 9.3 in circumference. I will have a link below for that PYD Life measuring device. And then I just used a plain ruler to measure it from the top to the bottom, and it came in right at 8 inches.
So for this blue rough glitter sublimation tumbler, I started out in my Creative Fabrica. I have the all access. I'll have a link below for that. But I thought something fun. I want to have that blue show up really well in the background, but I thought some retro flowers would be cute. So I actually downloaded these gnomes here. So I downloaded that, and then I went and I found some hippie flowers here and I downloaded those. And then I went and I found a cute hippie font here. So I downloaded that. And so I will show you how we get those up into Canva. So right now I'm on my home page in Canva and I'm going to go to custom size because when we measured that tumbler in inches, the height was right at 8 inches. A lot of times tumbler wraps will be 8.2 and 9.3. It came in at the 9.3 for width, but it was actually the height was 8.8, pretty much right on 8. And with this tumbler, I think that's what we're going to use is the 8 and the 9.3. I might actually go to 9.35 maybe, just because I want to overlap just slightly when I put this on the tumbler. So I'm going to create a new design. So now the first thing I'm going to do is I'll get that font uploaded. So I'm going to add a text box here and I'm going to click here where it says Canvas Sans and then I'm going to go to upload a font. And so the font I brought in is called this Hippie and it's got the open type font and the true type font. I'm going to use the open type font because this I think is a newer version. And it's going to ask us to confirm that we can use this font. And yes, we can. So I'm going to bring this in. And I am just going to change this text to my name, I think, here. Let me just get this changed here. And then we'll go and we'll find that hippie font here that we just uploaded. These are my fonts that I've uploaded from Creative Fabrica. There's also a lot of fonts on Canva. I do have the Canva Pro account. Let's see, we gotta be getting close here to that hippie font. What is that called? Now let's search here. Hippie. Oh, here it is. It's under Z, that's why. Okay, so here we go. So now I've got, just change that font to my name and I'll change the color here in a bit. So now I'm going to go to uploads and I'm going to upload some of those images that we just downloaded here. So I think I will, let's see, hippie flowers. I'll upload all three of these. I believe these are the gnomes. And then we'll upload again here. I'll go to my downloads and we'll upload these flowers here too. Let's go to PNGs and I'm just going to bring them all in. So I'm going to open this up and get these coming in. I'm missing a background that I wanted to. So let's see if I can find something in the background area here. Well, we'll just wait with that because maybe I won't use that. So now you can see that these flowers are coming in and my gnomes. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to add this gnome because I really like that. I think that'll be really cute on on that blue. And I'm going to center that right in here. here. There we go. And then now I'm going to change the color of my name because I wanted to wait until I uploaded the gnome because now it will bring in the color chart from the colors that are in the gnome. And I really like that. So what I did is I went to, after I have my name highlighted there, went into color here, and it brings in the colors from the PNG that I uploaded. Now, sometimes it doesn't. I don't know why, but this time it did, which I'm very happy. So I'm going to change that to that pinky color. And now I'm going to go to effects and I am going to actually go with this outline and I'm going to pick another color to outline this with. I'm not quite sure. I like that green there. So maybe I'll come in here and then maybe go into the color palette and see. Here we go. Right here. Let's see if I can get it a little more to that green color that I like there. Let's try this one. Oh yeah, that kind of outlined it real cute there with that green color. We'll see. We don't know yet what we're gonna do with that, but I'm just gonna leave that sit here for now. All right, so now I'm gonna go back to my uploads and I'm gonna start bringing in some of these flowers and I'm just gonna lay them out around the gnome. I'm gonna stick with some that is gonna match that blue rough tumbler. So I think this purple one is cute. Oops, you didn't come in. Click it. And now I'm going to make it a different size. I'm just going to start popping these in all over this. I'll just start popping them in here. And then I'll make them different sizes and turn them a little bit. Maybe I'll bring the gnome down and put my name above her. Oops, still got her picked up there. Go here, put my name above, and I think I'm going to shrink my name down here and come down this way with it. And now I'm just going to keep popping in some flowers here. Oh, let's see. I think I'm going to go look for some more flowers here under elements, and I'm going to look for retro flowers and see what we come up with in here as well. Use graphics. Oh, there's some really cute ones in here too. I'm just going to do some plain flowers without the smiley face in it. And so bring some of these in and just keep adding flowers onto our design here. And I'm going to turn this one slightly just to give it a little bit of a visual different effect there. Put this one back there. Oh, let's see. Keep picking my flowers. There's one with a smiley face again. I do like that. Maybe put that one right here. Turn it just slightly. And I'm just going to keep adding. Oh, here's one with a few flowers on it. I do like that. So I might pop this in a couple different locations here. Turn it to give it a little bit different effect. I'm going to Control C, Control V, and I'm going to move that one over here. And I'll turn it slightly this way on this side. And now I'm going to keep that highlighted and I'm going to go up here where the color palette is. I'm going to go to this blue here and I'm going to change that to the green to make it just match slightly different from what it was originally. So I'm going to go up here. I'm going to go to the blue again. Whoops, go to the blue and change that one to the green too. And then I'm going to go to the orange and maybe change that to pink and do the same thing here. Go to the orange and change it to that same pinky color. Oh, that's a little different pinky. I like that one too. But this just makes them a little bit different so they're not the same. And so I'm going to make this one a little bigger. Scooch it over to the side here. Move that one in a little closer and just keep adding things to fill up my design for my tumbler. Let's see here. I'm not real happy with my name there. It just doesn't seem to be centered right. The lines are telling me it is, but it just doesn't feel quite right. Let's change the effect here now go into a different color here. Here, the color palette came up with more colors. So I think I'll change that to that purpley color. And then we can also go to thickness here, and you can make that as thick or as thin as you want. I kind of like it about right there. It gives it that really retro, good retro effect there. I'm going to squeeze that over just a hair. All right, now I'm going to go back and I'm going to keep finding some more of these flowers. I do like the ones that have multiple flowers on them. See if I can, but I do like this one. I'm not a fan of that one as much, but let's see if we can find some more like this. So I'm going to click on, whoops, get this out of there. I'm going to go here and see all recommendations, and let's see what else we can find to match up on here. That one's pretty cute, actually. I'm not going to put any mushrooms on there. The hearts are cute, though. I might put this on there and then change up the colors a bit. Move it over here, scoop it the other way. It's not going to let me change colors on that one. So we'll just leave that color. That'll blend in pretty good. And maybe Control C, Control V, and put that somewhere over here as well. Twist it around. Move him a little over to the edge. And what you see, you get the picture of how this works. So now I'm going to change the colors on here a little bit. Make this one a little, maybe that orange color. Change that up a little bit. And maybe Control C, Control V, and pop one of those over here as well. Give it a little twist. And then I think I'll totally change this color to a different color here. Go with the pink there. So now we've got a design that is our own, and I'm going to get this printed. I'm going to show you first how I download this. I'm going to got one spot here that I want to add something to here yet. Make this one a little bigger, and then move this up a little bit. And I want to just put something right here in this spot. So let's go see what we can find. Go back to elements here. Oops, go back to elements, get out of the magic recommendation, and just go back to our graphics and just find something cute. This one will work. I'm going to grab that, shrink her down, pop it in here, make it even smaller than that. Give it a slight turn just to make it our own. And I think that looks pretty good. That's pretty cute. And then I second guess myself and I want to put something in this spot over here. So I think I'll do that here yet too. Pop him in. And that one I can change the color. So I'm going to go up and let's change the green color to this color. There we go. So now I am going to download this. Yeah, I want to put some flowers up here too. All right, Control C, Control V, and I'm going to pop something up in here. Shrink this down and give it a turn. Just because I want something in the top here as well. Turn it a little bit more. I keep changing my mind on you. Sorry. It's getting a little longer than I planned. All right, squeeze this in here. There, that's cute. All right, so now I'm going to go to share here. I'm going to hit download right here, download, and I'm going to make sure I have transparent background selected. If you don't have it, your background should be clear anyway, and because I have Pro, I can use that, and I can also raise my DPI up, so I'm going to maximum here. I'm going to download this as a PNG file. I'm going to hit download here, and that is going to bring it into my download. So now I'm going to open a Word document because I like to print from Word. I'm going to open a blank document here, and I'm going to go to layout, and I am going to do landscape for orientation. I have my size at 8.5 by 11, and I'm going to set my margins to 0. All right, so now I'm going to go and I'm going to insert that picture here. And here it comes. I want my downloads here, right here. There it is. I'm going to pop it in. And now you can go under picture format here and you can see that it came in at 8.01, slightly bigger than we had it, and 9.36 is the width, slightly bigger, and that is perfectly fine for me. So now I am going to hit this icon here, which is the layout option, and I want to hit this through icon. And that is because I just want to move it on the page slightly here. Get it on there. So now I'm going to go and print this. So I'm going to go to File and Print. And I'm going to be using my Epson EcoTank 2840 that I have converted over to sublimation printing by adding sublimation ink to it. You can see I just converted this one over and I posted a video of it. So I'll link that below. And then I'm going to go under printer properties and I want to make sure that I have premium presentation paper matte selected. And I want high quality. And now under more options, I am going to go under image options. This is just a preference of mine. I emphasize more and emphasize thin lines. And because this is for sublimation, we want to make sure we're mirroring our image. And we want to turn off high speed or bidirectional printing. We do not want that. So now I am going to go and get this printed, and then I will press it on and show you the results.
I used HTV Ront 125 sublimation paper for this, and here it is right out of the printer. So now I was able to trim right around my design. And now I have taped my design in place using heat-resistant tape. Just another picture of the heat-resistant tape.
I'm using the HTV Ront Auto Tumbler press for this. So I have it heating up to 385 degrees Fahrenheit. And I have the second set to 120. That's 2 minutes because I am going to press for 2 minutes and then rotate this tumbler for another 2 minutes. All right, so we're at the 385 degrees. So I am adding my tumbler here, get it in the press, and I am going to leave seam up right now, and then I will do seam down for the second press. And here it goes. We're coming to the end of the first press here, and this will be opening up, and then I will rotate it, and then we'll press it for the second 2 minutes. All right, here we go. I'm going to turn that completely around, seam down, and we'll get it started. All right, we're almost done with the second press. I have my cooling mat out, and I will get this out of the press here, and I will get the reveal.
Fresh out of the press and on the cooling mat.
And here it is. It's still really, really hot. But if you like retro flowers and, you know, this vibe, I just love it. It's so cute. It turned out so well. You have to remember when you're choosing your colors and you're using a colored blank to make sure that your colors match your blank really well. And I think this turned out great.
It is very hard to get a picture of this because that glitter is so shimmery, but I just wanted to give you one more look here. Please like my video, subscribe to my channel, and see links below.